So we're good? Right, awesome. Right, Theo, thanks for coming today, bro.
No problem.
So we're here today for Fight Club TV's interview. We know you've got a big fight coming up.
Yep.
So yeah, basically let's go straight into it. We're here at Lady Lounge, Leeds Road. Nice place. And the first question that I've got for you today would be, how long have you been training for this fight?
So, for the fight, 10 week, roughly.
Awesome.
About 10 week.
All right, it's a good long training period, isn't it? Do you think that's long enough, or?
Training, so that's training for the fight, yeah. Training itself, I've been doing for years.
Yeah.
Years. So, I'm 33. I was doing bits of mixed martial arts. I was 18, 19. Made a little transition to boxing when I was 26. Seen that through for about 3 years, and then I had a bike crash, snapped my wrist.
Right.
Dislocated my shoulder.
Shit, so you got some big injuries.
Back. Yeah, broke my back, and then I was pulling my punches. My shoulder wasn't, my head wasn't really in it because I'm a bit twisted now. So put that to bed. I thought, right, pull my punches. I can't, because whatever I'm doing, I have to compete in.
Yeah.
So as you know, when I was bodybuilding, I was competing. Boxing, I'm fighting. Business, I have to smash it and make loads of money. I have to be I'm very obsessive.
I see that within
anyone that knows me, my missus, my friends will tell you, whatever I'm into, I obsess over.
Yeah.
I have to know everything there is to know about it. I have to employ the best that know the best, so I can download the best. It has to be the best. I'm obsessive.
And that's how you get the best results, isn't it?
It's not, obsession. Make it obsession, not a hobby. If you want something as a hobby, cool, safe. I've got hobbies, Obsess. If you want to be like great in whatever it is that you're doing, obsess over it. Know everything there is to know about that, whatever it is, and that's how I go about things, and that is where my confidence comes from.
Cool.
So, no discredit to the other fighter.
Yeah.
But confidence comes through knowledge. Like, if you're confident in a fight, it's because you've got the knowledge that you've put in what it took to get to that fight.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's where my confidence comes from.
Fair enough. One question, and I feel like you do sound confident in yourself, you sound confident in your abilities. You have come through a few injuries, like you've said. Question for the fans that are listening, how long ago were these injuries?
Oh, years. That bike crash was just after my last fight. So the last fight was 6 years ago, and then was the crash before or after? It was somewhere near there. I couldn't tell you.
No, roughly is all right. So about 6 years ago. It's quite a long time ago. But it's a serious injury, no matter what, so that's going to affect you for the rest of your life. But the other thing I'd like to ask is, what about the wrist? How long ago was this? Because obviously that's quite an integral part of you being a boxer and a fighter.
I managed it. So age is more of an accumulation of injuries. That's what age really is. When your back's hurt, it's not because you're old, it's because you've had an accumulation of work, bad posture.
Yeah,
do you get what I'm saying?
No, that's true.
So I've got niggles.
Diet, everything really.
Yeah, exactly.
Going through your life,
so I've got niggles, but the niggles do not stop me. I just work around the niggles.
Right, fair dues.
Which, so like a small example, I press up. It's comfortable for me to do it on my knuckles.
Right, so it's strong enough then,
My arm straight, it's powerful. Bent might be a bit odd.
Right.
So everything is.
But when it's straight and the impact's there,
precise,
no dramas, no pain. Well, that's good to hear. So we know there's no weaknesses inside there. There's not going to be no excuses if you were to lose or anything like that.
No weaknesses.
He didn't like that. You see how he coughed. But yeah, fair dues. So that's the first question out of the way. The next one is, so you've been training for around about 10 weeks. How do you feel the training's gone?
The training has been intense. So I transitioned from boxing because the world that I'm in now, I have to create content. So I need to be creative every day. So before the boxing, before I transitioned back, I was competing, or about to compete in a bodybuilding comp, and I couldn't create the content because it was that strict. The dieting, you can't think straight. So I said, right, get me back in boxing, and then Duffy announced the show 4 days later. Right. So I just started training, like literally just got back on the field, and Duffy said, I've got a fight coming. I said, you know what, that is going to make me train harder.
Awesome.
So I said, right, get my lined up, and then from that moment on, I've not picked up a weight. I've competed in high rocks and done a decent level, because even though I'm bodybuilding, I like intense workouts.
Okay. So I've seen a lot of that on
that's my circuits, the boxing, High Rocks, CrossFit, I'm down at 606, I got to witness the fitness and I can compete at a very high level.
Got ya.
So what a lot of people don't understand about me, unless they know me, is I'm extremely fit. I mean, it's a good little prejudgment that people have.
We can tell by looking at you as well, man. You're in good shape, bro.
I know, but some people think big, steads, can't move, stiff, and it's been a lot of people's downfalls when they've had a fight with me. They've not expected to see what they can see, because what I'm gifted with is athleticism.
Okay, got you.
Not strength, I'm not the strongest. I lift decent weight. Athleticism has been my gift from birth, and then I target that into boxing or whatever it is.
You're all right, cool. So athleticism, what do you feel is like your strongest, one of your strongest assets when it comes to being athletic?
Just that on its own.
Like, break that down for me. Would you say your stamina is amazing, your strength? Obviously, you've got a mixed bag of skills, but what do you feel like is your strongest thing that's going to help you win this fight?
As a foundation, in and out of the ring, my legs.
Right, okay, which is a very strong point when it comes to boxing.
Yeah, I'm like a frog. Boing, I can jump up high. My sprints, like it's a sprint with these little footballers. I smoke them. Like my legs are rapid, like quick.
Cool. And what about your arms? How fast are they?
Arms are quick. Comes through the hips. Through the hips. So I went to Boxing Science over in Barnsley to test my body head to toe through the science of boxing.
Right. Okay.
So that was my legs. I come up.
That's the knowledge you speak about, right?
Yeah. So that actually was it's on my Facebook. I think is it Danny, the geezer that runs the Boxing Science, he spoke about me, and I got all my test results back. Legs, extremely powerful. At the time, my core was lacking, but we've built on that. Now the core is good. Top end, powerful. Now the punch generates a kinetic energy from the base up. Yeah. So you might be able to throw your hands as much as possible, but that's stiff.
Yeah. You need that
punch comes through your legs.
The lower body.
Jerk, hip,
and the waist.
Arm. Your arm is just a little puppet. That's a piece of string. Your hips and your shoulders actually throw it.
The movement
but it generates through your legs, through your core to your shoulder.
That's it.
That's true kinetic chain. That is how a true boxer punches. And then your arms just follow whenever you whip them.
Yeah, man.
That is how that works. It's part of the science. Yeah, it's part of the science.
Okay, so the next question for the guys watching is, what do you think of your opponent?
Honestly, he's a nice lad. Straight. Now, this fight has been more so, or it will be, a demonstration, because I didn't put anything out there, and I've done that for a reason, because there's a campaign behind that, because I want to go for the monsters. So I'm sorry to say to Yousif, he's just the guy that I'm going to have to demonstrate on. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we have to start.
No disregard to him. He's obviously got a huge amount of balls. He gets in the ring, he fights, and he does fight.
Credit where due, because it takes a big man to do that and get in that ring. But at the same
time, no one's seen none of my spars.
Got ya. Right.
That gym has got a little bit of a downfall. The post, everything.
Yeah. So they don't know what they're going to see.
It puts their fighters at danger, because then people can download exactly what they do, how they do, and they can look
see, educate themselves, get the knowledge.
Now, if that's how they want to roll,
I'm not going to do
whatever, innit? That's you. You do you, brother. But what you do is you put your fighters at risk. Especially against someone who has IQ. Now, you do that against randomers who just want to fight with aggression. Then cool, safe. But when you fight with someone who's an athlete, who puts that into the science and IQ of the ring, zero aggression, it's a different battle. It's now a different fight. You've got a different fight on your hands.
And that makes me think of, like, the professional boxers out there. They do exactly what you've kind of said, in the sense that they study each other's videos.
They don't put each other at risk. Like, so, obviously the fights are out there. There's nothing you can do about that. It's always going to be out there. But when you're in camp, I should not be seeing your spars.
Training stuff.
I should not be seeing anything. You do not want to give. I mean, if you want to say, look, this is what we're about. We can do all these things here. Cool. But if I look at that,
you kind of know.
I'll give you an example.
Prepare yourself.
A mate of mine, he's a professional boxer. I spar with him.
Right.
Now, he's been offered a big fight. I'm not going to say who, but he's getting 30 grand for that fight.
Wicked.
Very big fight. Very big fight, But he got set up. He was sent to the camp of this big professional boxer. He got sent to the camp and said, I'll spar with him. So he went away, sparred with him, and then a few weeks later, they said, do you want to fight him? I said, I sparred him a few weeks ago. They used the spar to say, we can beat him safely. Here's the 30 grand, take the fight. He's going to take it. It's 20, 30 grand, whatever it was. A lot of money.
You're not going to miss that. No chance.
Because they've downloaded him.
Right.
Now, you see someone doing something, and you look at that and you think, oh my God, I can beat that.
It gives you that confidence boost. Whereas if you didn't see it, now mentally you might be thinking, shit, what has he got? I don't know.
That's what you don't know. You're fighting into the unknown, but at the same time, what I've seen, I'm not going to base everything I know on him, like in that little bit, because for all I know, he could be doing a lot more than what I've seen.
That's it, yeah.
So I'm not going to say, right, I'm going to go in there and wipe the floor with him, because that's just stupid of anyone to do. Like I said, IQ, intelligence, that's where that comes in. You have to go in and just dominate as much as you can, realistically.
Brilliant. No, that sounds fucking brilliant, mate. Awesome. So I think we're nearly at the last question here now. So we've asked about what you think of the opponent, and do you feel ready for the fight?
I was ready about 3 weeks ago, yeah.
Awesome. Well, so you've had...
I was ready weeks ago.
Fair dues,
I was ready weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah, so you've now got them last 3 weeks is just extra for you. You've been ready for a while now.
Yeah, I've been ready for a minute.
Awesome.
Do you know, I stay fit year round. I stay fit year round, man.
Yeah, now I see that.
It's a lifestyle for me.
Yeah.
It's a lifestyle.
I see that. You inspire me as well when I see your stuff, and I learn a lot from you myself as well when I watch your stuff. So I appreciate that as well, bro. So big up yourself for that. And next question, and the last and final question is: do you think you're gonna win?
I know I'm gonna win. Yeah, but as to how I'm feeling on the day, it would be as to what fashion I win in.
Right.
Do I want to finish him? Do I want to let him come on so I can box him, so I can show my skills a bit? Like, it's all about what fashion, how I feel on the day.
All right. And do you think it'll be an early finish in one of the first 3 rounds, or do you think it'll go the distance?
I haven't. So, like I said, I'm not going in there to just go in and knock someone out.
You're going into box as well.
I'm going in to show the big hitters that I'm going to be up with the big hitters. So I'm not saying no names, but there's some big people I'm going for.
Right.
And I can't just say that with words. So that's
why you have to show it in a ring.
This is what I'm saying about the demonstration.
Exactly
it's the demonstration. Because I've got big plans.
Awesome.
I've got big plans. I don't just want to go in and have a few fights. There's more to it. And I'm going to announce all of it. I'm going to get it all in.
Yeah.
But like I said, I like to hold my cards close because I got a bigger plan. So it's just going to be a demonstration. So I'm not going to go in there and just wipe someone out, because then that could be a lucky punch, or it could be a whatever.
Yeah.
I want all that talk gone. I want people to see the box, so I can take it to who I need to take it to.
Awesome. That sounds brilliant. I'm excited. I can't wait for the 5th. Can't wait for the fight. Even more so now I've had this conversation with you. I just want to say big props and big thanks to Liam Duffy for putting this together. Big up to Fight Club TV and also Lionheart Promotions, and none other than the man himself, Theo Barrett.
Yes, plenty to come.
Don't forget to give us how can they get you on the socials? What's the social media?
Socials, Theo Barrett on Facebook. Everyone knows me on TikTok as Big Barrett. Yeah. And then I don't really use Insta. We'll stick to them too. Facebook and TikTok.
Cool. Yeah. And big props to my denim bro, the cameraman right now helping out. YG, touch. And you can find myself Kirk, Big Blocka Entertainment. You can find myself Facebook, Insta, and I'll just put Kirk Me anywhere and it should come up as well. But yeah, that's it, bro. Thank you for coming. And I look forward to the fight, man.
Yeah, it's been sweet. It's going to be a good fight, man.
Look forward to it, bro.
Good demonstration.
Catch you soon, and respect.
My
G.
Okay.